Hello everyone. This is my part two of this series right here. And in this time, and I mentioned in the two separate issues important to one. And here's the thing right now. Although Thailand and Cambodia is not back at it, but this I might leave it not nothing important for right now, just to leave it aside. The main thing that's going on right now is Pakistan. Yeah, Pakistan is in a rough situation right now. What it is, and it might be what it is. The main feud is what it might be is. Yeah, and even recently, yeah. That funny Islamabad was under attack recently, and in a couple of days earlier, Delhi's under attack. So they kind of both India and Pakistan point both fingers against each other. So it means war is going to coming back for Pakistan against India at this point as soon as as soon as possible. Sadly, but before you're gonna play rough with me, and at this point, to end up, I think and say, dude, that's not gonna happen of some sort. But I hate to say this one now. I guaranteed it would. I guaranteed it would happen, and I'm not. I try to ruffle some feathers, so that's kind of where it is. This is really is going on. Here we go. So here it is. I found out if Pakistan goes back at war against India, though, while it's already in Pakistan's already at war still, but technically ceasefire, but about to be going back to war against Afghanistan with the Pakistani Taliban too, which they're the ones that try to overthrow the Pakistani regime right now. So the problem is though, if Pakistan goes back to war against Afghanistan, plus and they're going to go back to war against India, Pakistan might open up a two-front war against both sides, from both in the east and even the west, and even the north and even the south. So it really means the Libyans are stuck between technically two, technically in a sense. They're kind of afraid that somebody causes a stretch the troops too thin on both sides, and this might cause an issue like that. They mean will not be surprised that it is going to be happening as soon as possible. Add to the insult right now, yeah, India has a population of what more than China is right now, and not more popular than China. I mean more than communist China, aka Beijing's China. I try to say. They have more than that, which is the most populous nation in the world right now, which is India. They're kind of afraid of Pakistan to even try to mess around with India at this point. You're kind of afraid that Pakistan might need to go through known as a human wave technique. But you're getting the soldiers going to come in waves, like a tsunami wave. You can wave after wave after wave after wave of troops from India. They're going to go right, push heavily into Pakistan and take over massive cities and so by major offense as fast as a snap, which is kind of be bad because I know the capital is going to be more in danger, even worse. I mean, India's advancements, really in a hurry too. And then right top of that too, if they don't get India's side in secured at this point, they worry about Afghanistan. Remember, Afghanistan is a nickname known as the graveyard of empires, which is for the reason. If India will never get into Afghanistan this point, they're kind of afraid the Pakistani military, because they might push all the way back, and they're kind of afraid. In Pakistan, they're kind of afraid three-fourths of the alliance is going to go away extremely quickly, leave only with southern Balochistan and Kabachi to only areas that Pakistan might enter hold at this point. And yeah, and that means the capitals are going to be taken over in less than 1 second. So they kind of feared in the end Islamabad is going to be technically under the gun and about but the end to be taken over by probably less than 5 days to this point, which is kind of bad for Pakistan. So the Yemen only leaves with Karachi that are under fire, especially since Karachi is very close to the Indian border. But you will not be surprised if they end a lot of Pakistani military, so they end up push from north all the way down to the south, and they just stuck to the south like that. In the intel, they end up might probably not move them since, because they end up it's either because the levy got stuck to the coast. So at that point. So yeah, not be surprised by that. Yeah, we get India's human wave technique. Only Afghanistan does not have a really strong military, but but Afghanistan has a very strong financial support. That means they have a really strong on money too, and then that means Afghanistan can easily mobilize at any time of some sort. And then that means that, for sure, that means that Afghanistan, Pakistan, Taliban, and India work together against Pakistan. Some of the whole entire Pakistan military from the north and central side is just plain out screwed. So which means there's a heavy fighting mostly only in the southern side only. Because they kind of afraid they end up retreat from both the north and the central side. So, yeah. So this is not even good at this one. And how they kind of afraid this rapid offense, so now they might end up leave Pakistan and they end up no longer able to use nukes unless they end up goes a stalemate on the southern side. And at this point, because they'll not be surprised that they end up Pakistan's military could easily be overrun by both from India and even Afghanistan, right top of Pakistan Taliban too. So they'll not be surprised. For sure, they didn't go back to war. So, and yeah, and one last thing too, I'd not be surprised that in India, Pakistan, and not India, Pakistan, India and Afghanistan, I might possibly split up Pakistan at this point, at the end of some sort. Under India really want to next Pakistan, I'm thinking Afghanistan being probably a little bit of the Taliban right now. Afghanistan do not want to annex Pakistan. Instead, they want to form a rump state of their own, known as the Islamic Emirate of Pakistan, which is under the rump state or puppet state of Afghanistan of their own. That means Afghanistan is not planning to annex Pakistan. Is just trying to form like a rump state to try to allow powers of some sort, and they're kind of afraid that means that both India and Afghanistan are going to allow to split up the Pakistani nukes on both sides. So they can despite, because they're both under threat by China too, and even the US. So it makes sense. So yeah, so not be surprised at that. So yeah. So this is the other one that I end up watch as well. So they're the fun for sure. This one is more dangerous than seeing it in one Africa, and they had to take this as a grain of salt. So why did I not be worried about it in Thailand and Cambodia right now? Yeah, I think Thailand might overrun the Cambodia in a hurry, and I might end up saying, and they try to they might do a monarch change, which is the first time since before World War One they're gonna be monarch deposed to a new monarch. And at this point, which not be surprised, for sure, it's just probably being a pro-Western monarch and minister in Cambodia instead of being pro-Chinese. And this might help a lot for the U.S. So yeah, so not be surprised. So otherwise, hope you like this. Like and subscribe, ring the bell, so do not miss anything, and then see you guys next time. But otherwise, and see in the more updates on my main channels in the come to be in the future. This is my brand channel, the Poundcast on YouTube, which is owned by Joshua the Cat Human. So see you guys next time, and I'm finally out of here, and end up in good luck everyone, and otherwise. So bye for now.